Long live the Empire.
Hello there, fellow collectors. Welcome into the stream. Welcome into the show. Welcome to, I think, episode number 86 of Sunday Showcase. I'm your host, Steve. This is where I review all of this week's 1/6 scale news, and I hope this helps you get rid of your Sunday scaries, and I hope you all enjoy your stay. Thank you all for being here. Sorry for the technical difficulties for those who jumped over onto the initial live stream link. For some reason, my streaming software just would not connect. So I was just initializing, so I had to refresh it, and then it like disconnected the link. So I apologize for that. But it looks like you guys made your way over to here anyway. So I appreciate you guys all being here. Thank you so much for tuning into the show. As always, little housekeeping for you too. If you are not a member yet, please consider joining the fandom and supporting me in that way. You get access to a bunch of cool perks. You get a bunch of cool things. You get entries into my giveaways. And also don't forget, at the top 3 tiers, you get free store credit to Underground Figures Quarterly, which just went out in the month of January. So come on and join in if you have not already, but the vast majority of you already have. And speaking of Underground Figures, make sure you go check them out, undergroundfigures.net, where you get no NRD pre-orders, double box shipping free of charge, all that good stuff. The best customer service from Ray. Underground Figures, the absolute best. If you like the cases behind me, go check out MODUSPACE. Use code Fandom in all caps for a little bit of money off your order as well. Might have to order some more cases. We'll see at some point. Got room for a little bit more, but we'll see. And then last but not least, go check out my guy FULCRUM Customs on eBay, so you can get yourself some LED sabers or light kits. Use code Fandom10 at eBay checkout for 10% off. Even if you're international, you can still do it, and he'll just refund you the difference. I don't know if the code works internationally, but yeah, go get yourself some stuff from FULCRUM Customs. Amazing seller too. Sold a bunch of stuff, 100% positive feedback for over 1,000 items sold at this point. So you know you're in good hands. He'll take good care of you. Go check him out. And we got some fun stuff to talk about tonight. Of course, let's go Pats. We're in the Super Bowl, baby. Let's go. But we got some fun stuff to talk about for figure wise too. Some interesting stuff, some exciting stuff. So yeah, appreciate the 24 people who are here so far. Please, if you would, hit that like button. Really appreciate it. We got my guy Clinton Martin in the house, longtime fan of the channel. What's up, Clinton? Howdy, folks. Howdy to you. Howdy to you. And we got Fanatic Cage in the house, the longest reigning channel member and moderator. What's up, dude? We back. Welcome, everyone. Strength. And he celebrates 25 months. But my lord, is that legal? I'll make it legal. Thank you so much, dude, for the 25 months. 2 years and 1 month. We're on to year 3. Let's go. We got my guy Honest Hansel in the house as well. What's up, man? Super fan of the channel. Thanks so much for being here. Good to see you in here. What's up, Fig Poser? What up, though? What's up, dude? Appreciate you tuning in, man. Universal Key in the house. Long time super fan of the channel. Evening, everyone. Congrats on your Pats, Steve. Thank you so much, bro. Appreciate it. Fig Poser's excited as well as a Pats fan. We got Chris Santos in the house. What's up, Chris? What's up, Figures and Fandom? How you doing, man? Hope you're doing well. Honest Santos also says congrats on the Pats making the Super Bowl. It's exciting, man. We'll see what happens. It's going to be, man, everybody's been counting the Pats out all year long. Oh, they got the easiest schedule. They're not that good. They haven't played any good teams. And they won 3 playoff games against 3 pretty good defensive teams too. And I know the Denver game is a little bit different because they didn't have their starting quarterback, but also the conditions of the game. Crazy. All about them conditions. Chris says, how's everyone doing with this weather today? Dude, the weather has been kind of crazy. It's weird because I'm in Wisconsin. As you guys know, I'm in Wisconsin, and there really hasn't been much, like we haven't gotten any snow this weekend, and everybody south of me is just getting slammed with snow. But we did get on Friday, all day Friday, we got an extreme cold warning. It was like -40 wind chill out all day Friday. And then Saturday was still like winter weather advisory, where the winds were like, I think it was like -25 to -30 out. So bottom line, it's been really cold all weekend, anywhere from -20 to -40 below wind chill, but no snow. So yeah, we got Striker 47 in the house. Good evening. Have no Sunday scaries because thankfully I will be working at home. The snow is up to my knees here. Looking forward to the show. Dang, dude. Yeah, a lot of people getting some crazy snow. Enjoy your day off. We got Big Dog Pound Fan channel. Woo! Let's go. What's up, dude? Thank you for tuning into this show. We got Superfan My Father Django. How you doing, bro? Hello there. Hope you're doing well, man. Hope everything is going great for you. Big Dog Pound says congrats on the Pats surviving the depleted Broncos, but hot take, the NFL Super Bowl winner will come from the NFC. I mean, everybody's is counting the Patriots out. Everyone was counting them out. So, yeah. Moose, I see you saying, why was my Patriots comment deleted? Moose, diehard fan of the channel. Thank you for being here, dude. I had to switch over. The comments reset because I had to switch over my stream. I had it linked to another scheduled stream, and for some reason my streaming software wasn't connecting. So I had to make a whole new link to my show, unfortunately. So that's why it wiped the chat clean and started over. But appreciate you being here, man. We got a long time fan of the channel, Collection Obsession. What's up, dude? Hello there. We got Ash Chase in the building. I think he said what up, Plastic Crackheads, over on the other live stream chat. But what's up, dude? Thanks so much for being here, fan of the channel. Appreciate it. We got MB Dyson fan channel as well. Hello, Steven fans. Who else is buried in snow? Lots of people, man. Lots of people. Valkyrie, what's up, dude? Diehard channel member. Sorry, Steve, I have to watch Seahawks game, dude. I don't blame you. Have a great stream tonight. Yeah, if it was Patriots playing tonight, I would not be streaming right now. So I get you, man. What's up, Brad? Super fan of the channel. I'm a little late. Hello there. Hello to you. Valkyrie says congrats on the Pats. Thank you, man. Brad's a big Pats fan. Nice. Nice. A little more scoring in the NFC game. Yeah, man, it was crazy. It was a crazy weather game towards the end, especially, and it got bad quick. Pretty crazy. We got Tijuana Mike, aka King Churro, super fan of the channel. Thanks so much for being here, man. Happy Sunday, collectors. Happy Sunday to you. Valkyrie's gonna catch the stream later. Appreciate you, man. Hope you enjoy. We got my guy Ryan Stadler in the house, super fan of the channel. What's up, Sneak? Good evening, everybody. Ryan just got his General Grievous from the giveaway that I did back at the 2-year channel membership celebration stream. Finally just got that shipped to him, so congratulations to him, and appreciate you being here. What is up, Doug Guido? Thank you for being here, man. Not sure if you commented earlier, but good to see you in the chat as always. Hopefully I'm not missing any comments here. We got diehard channel member Neil Horrific in the house. What's up, Neil? Good evening, Steve, and you wonderful world of collectors. Yeah, Pats, blah, blah. Let's talk figs. Yeah, we got some stuff to talk about, man. Pretty exciting. We got newest channel member CT603. What's up, dude? Thanks so much for being here, man. We all we need. We all we got. Let's go. Let's go, man. I'm excited. It's going to be a fun time. It's going to be a fun, interesting, different looking Pats team than from the past. So it's going to be really, really awesome to see what they can do. We got Christian Crosshair Cooper, long time fan of the channel. What's up, Steve? What's up, Christian? Hope you're doing well, man. I think I'm through everything. And where should we start tonight? Let's start. Thank you all for being here. Please hit that like button if you would be so kind. Let's start with this guy, Human Torch. I am out on this figure. I'll just say that, I guess, right up front. But this one's interesting, man. They really made some updates to this thing. I guess they really took the criticism to heart regarding the head sculpt, because the head sculpt is better. I don't really think the sculpt is 100% there still. But in some of the photos it looks better, and then in others it's not. I don't think it looks as good, but it's considerably better than the initial prototype. Like, they really, really made a good improvement. Like, I will say this, if I was getting this figure and I was like, man, I'm disappointed in what the sculpt looked like before, and I'm getting this figure now, I would be happy with this. If this is a figure, it's good enough to where I'd be happy with getting this if it was a figure I was going to collect, but I am not getting it. Right, so still can't believe in all the characters in the movie they made this one. I mean, I think he's a popular character and a really good cameo, so they think people will buy it. And I think people are going to buy it. Looks like Sean McVay, the Rams coach. That's funny. Kind of does. What's up, Danny? Fan of the channel. Hello there. Oh, I'm already tired out. It's been a long, cold weekend. Torch is cool, but I'll wait till they make the Chris Evans version. Danny got C3PO first collection, very nice. So yeah, I mean, this is I think, actually, like I said, I think it actually looks, if I was getting it, I would be actually pretty happy with it. I just can't with the flame effects I can't do it with the flame effects. The flame effects just don't do it for me. Like, this just doesn't, I just could not display it like this. I don't know what it is about, like, it all looks just way too plasticky. The one flame effect that I'm actually was really, really surprised by, usually, like I said, I just don't like these like flame effects. I just seem to not be able to get them looking right. The torch that comes with the Nazgul from INART is like the best 1/6 fire I've ever seen. It is like a piece of art. It is like the one realistic looking piece of fire. I actually have Aragorn holding it. And it's the one flame that I feel like actually looks good. It's pretty interesting. Like this, no, I would never display it with this, but I mean, some people don't really care, and they like, it still captures the essence of the character. So like, some people won't really care. Another thing is, like, I understand putting in photoshopped effects, but at the same time, like, this is the blogger photos. Like, this should represent exactly what the figure is. So I don't know if we necessarily need all this like fake photoshopped fire into the pictures. I would rather honestly not have that, but not that it really matters too much. I mean, who is this guy? Chris Pine. There you go. Ash says, this is the figure I won from you, Steve, so it was super special. Yeah, Ash won a giveaway, and me and my guy tried to figure something out for him and ended up giving him a pop culture gift card for him to be able to buy this. So that's awesome, dude. Yeah, that's really cool. We got my guy Batman Collectibles, long time channel member, super fan. Congrats, Steve. Also, you're welcome for Vrabel. My Titans weren't so damn stupid he'd still be in Nashville. Hope it. Amy Titans owner is raging right now. Yeah, I mean, I think also part of it is like Vrabel's a patriot. Like, he won Super Bowls there. He's just the perfect fit for their organization too. But yeah, the Titans, yeah, they didn't give him enough of a chance, man. On sale, it says 22 degrees Fahrenheit in Alberta yesterday. That's not too bad. Oh, Flame Effects base needs lights. Yeah, that'd be nice. Ashes, I'm just having him flame off. There you go. Dave says people could use this skull for a cap on the run after Civil War custom. Yeah, it doesn't look enough like him. It just doesn't. It definitely does. I don't think it looks like Steve Rogers enough to be able to put this on a Captain America figure. Brad said I only got 3 figures from this line and this ain't one of them. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people are not getting this, but yeah, I mean, like this picture, they use these flame effects photoshopped, and then they do this, and it's these plastic pieces. So, but oh well. You don't need the flame effects necessarily. I like this is just putting a lot of fire in this. I actually like this like cloaked look. I think the cloak actually looks pretty cool. Like this to me looks the most accurate. I feel like how he looks. This one's actually an okay shot too. This one looks like he's scared. So some just look better than others, you know? I don't like, just like typical though. Did I go through all of them? I think I did. Yep, I did. Just got to this one. But the sculpt is a very good improvement over the first iteration of this. But this figure is just not one for me. And one that's probably going to fly under the radar and not get a lot of hype. But I'm happy for the people who are into Deadpool and Wolverine going all in on the line. There's so much else. And I feel like this is probably not one that is going to be on the top priority list for a lot of people when it comes to what they're getting right now. But yeah, that's that one. Not for me. Oh, you know what? Let's talk about this Scorched Xenomorph. This one is getting basically all the hype right now. Before I do, let me just get to a couple of your comments. Big Post says we need OG Johnny Storm and full flame on Human Torches moving forward. That'd be nice. Big Dog Pound, when you put the hood and cloak on his head, he could pass for Assassin's Creed. Dude, I really do want to get some Assassin's Creed figures at some point. The one I really want is Edward Kenway, the Black Flag one from Damn Toys. I would like to get that figure at some point. The first one looked like he worked in an oil mine or something. But anyways, okay, so Alien Romulus, man, this figure is getting, like I said, it's getting all the hype. This is one, you know what, this is one I'm gonna actually put up a poll for, because I'm actually curious. Did you get Scorched Xenomorph? Yes or no, please vote. Did you get the Scorched Xenomorph? I'm curious to see who got this, but this one is getting all the hype. Everyone is saying this is like figure of the year candidate. It's one of the best figures Hot Toys has ever made. Man, it's so weird that they can do like this type of quality and this type of creation for a figure, and then we see what they do with some other stuff. It's just, sometimes it's just all over the board. The pictures for this thing, some of the best blogger photos I feel like we've seen for any figure in recent memory. But this thing is sick, man. I'm just a casual Alien fan. I actually still have not seen Romulus. I will watch it at some point, but this looks really, really cool. Takes up a lot of space, but it is sick, man. And I think it's gonna be interesting when Big Chap comes out, because this one is from a movie that I feel like people aren't going to care about as much. I think they're going to think the figure is cool, but like, I don't know, man. This is going to be, I feel like the one that is, I feel like Big Chap's going to come out. And then this is a figure that, that typically it's weird because Alien, it seems like these types of figures, people don't really, they're more sought after. So Like the Ripley figure still goes for like a decent chunk of money. Like people still want those figures. Predator figures are ones that people are like are still trying to get, these older Predator figures. Like people just don't really sell them. But I don't know, man. This one seems like one that could be, with it being Romulus and not like the OG, I feel like maybe the hype could die down on this one later. And because of how much space it takes up, like people are going to move this out for other stuff, especially when you have Big Chap, which I think Big Chap is overall, it seems like the more popular one that people are going to want. So it's gonna be interesting to see. I'm going to be on watch of just curious as to what happens with this. Is it truly going to be one that is like sought after a year from now, or when Big Chap comes out, is this thing going to be moved from people, or are people just like the hype for this going to die down? I don't know. Ryan says, get both. Get Big Chap, just display it in this really awkward pose where it looks creepy. Then you get one to go all out with its posability. Yeah, it's cool. Honest Hand says, this alien's unreal. So cool. I ordered Big Chap, but this has me searching for one. If I can get a good deal, it will come home. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people out there are getting Big Chap, passing on this one. Yeah, Neil, this is kind of me. Would love to have this in an alien in the collection. Just too many other priorities. Yeah, this is one that I would like to or like this franchise to be one that I would like to collect, but it's just low priority compared to some other stuff. Who says, real questions, can Seahawks hold off the Rams? I don't know. We'll see. Quinn says, this looks great, but I didn't get it. That's good, man. You got to have that. You got to hold that. It's hard to do the it looks good at this point buys, you know. Striker says, this photographer did an amazing job at the photos on the Xenomorph and Preorder last minute. The next day waitlisted. Yeah, once these photos came out, I mean, I think a lot of people were swayed. Like, I'm getting this, and then yeah, it went waitlist basically immediately, which is also crazy. Danny says he's awaiting Big Chap. That'll be the golden goose. Big Pose says, this Xenomorph looks good, but I don't collect these kinds of IPs, luckily. Yeah, I never got into Alien Predator, and I feel kind of behind at this point now to where I don't really need to do it. Big Dog Pound's looking for one as well. What's up, 16 Lover? Thanks so much for being here, man. Watch movie already. This is an amazing figure. Yeah, I am backlogged on movies. I really need to check some stuff out. Clint Martin says, I like the design of this more than Big Chap. This could be a stand-in for any alien movie or display. Yeah, it is a really cool design. Ryan says, just USB lighting effect on the head sculpt. That would be cool. And this is crazy. It has like this articulating jaw. I would imagine that cannot really be left open for very long without this stuff ripping on the side. That's got to be like some silicone or something on the side that stretches. Like, I would say this does not seem like it would last being stretched out like that. That seems like something that would potentially just tear. But you can't deny how sick this looks. Like, this is crazy, man. Just such a cool design. I like the base. I actually like the base too. Like, not too massive, and the figure's pretty big too. And it's got like these subtle effects on it. I think that's cool. Oh, okay, Darth Malx, Mr. Norjaw. It comes with two jaws. One is articulated and the other is just set open. I gotcha. That would make sense. If the other one's just set open, then probably would be fine. But I'm guessing like maybe the articulated one you don't want to leave open like that. Yeah, I gotcha. Okay. That makes sense. Thank you, guys. Thank you for being here, Darth Malx, Mr. Norjaw. Danny says, I say that mouth lasts about a year or two with most collectors. You just got to be careful and take care of the stuff. Fake post with the way FOMO controls this hobby should be studied. I think sometimes it's just a matter of like waiting for something to pop up that you maybe have been eyeballing, and people don't want to pre-order if they don't have to. And then if it's like still in stock, like, oh, I'm not, if the pre-order is still available, I think a lot of people are just like, I'm not going to pre-order it. I want to see how it turns out. And then everybody jumps on it at once too, you know? Yeah, I mean, the pictures look like, this is sick right here, man. What's up, Jeffrey Page? Thanks for being here. This one's dope looking. Looks like an actual alien, not a guy in a suit. I agree. That's cool. What's up, Myron? Thanks for being here, bro. I see you just finished dinner and catching up on the live stream. Nice, dude. Hope you had a nice dinner, and thank you for tuning into the show. This is sick, man. I mean, they just did a phenomenal job with the photos. They really, really did nice work with the photos here. This is badass too. I mean, this is my favorite photo. This one's my favorite one. This is one I was like, dang, they really, really went off with these photos. But this is 100% my favorite one. Look at that, man. Sheesh. That is cool. Hot Toys killed it with this figure, no doubt. We got my guy, Hammer of God. What's up, bro? A diehard channel member. What up, fellas? Congrats on the dub, Steve. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it, man. Thank you for being here as always. We got my guy, Big Rib, as well. Another diehard channel member. What's up, everyone? What's up, Big Rib? Appreciate you guys tuning into the show. Sheesh, that looks cool. I mean, this is really just like I said, these are the types of photos you want to see, you know? Like this stuff does matter. I think like people look at this and like, I think photos, whether we like it or not, I think sometimes these photos can like make or break it for some people. Yeah, big rib wait list for me for Scorched. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens with this one. Ash says Hot Toys nearly finished a Deadpool Wolverine line, only 3 left to go. Yeah, I wonder if they're gonna get the rest of the Resistance out, man. This is so cool, dude. Yeah, the detail, man, the posability, like this is what you want in a figure, you know? Yeah, CT, exactly. Like not one of these picks, not a one looks bad. They're all epic. Yeah, I'm not really finding one where I don't think it looks good. Like these photos are the most basic and they're still like, you just see all the detail in the figure. Yeah, this thing is, that's why I'm interested. I'm interested to see what really happens with this one, like over time, because it's a really unique figure. This kind of reminds me of like, I don't know. This is like, I'd put this in the realm of like figures they don't really do all that often, like that don't come around very much. Like Carnage, General Grievous is another one. I feel like those types of figures that are just like kind of stand on their own versus some of the other stuff that Hot Toys does, if that makes sense. Just like the quality, the R&D that goes into it, just like how much detail they have. This is definitely up there for that. Like, look at how much details in this thing. Like, this is crazy. There's a poll if you guys haven't voted. Did you get Scorched Xenomorph? Yes or no? Crazy, man. Ugh. These are creepy. Yeah, the other thing, like this is again take up a lot of space. So hello, Mike Paws Literist. Long time super fan, channel member. Thank you so much for being here. And hi, yes, he got him. Mike definitely got at least one of these. Yeah, you got to be really happy with how this turned out, man. Sheesh, look at that pose. Dang. Also a Night of the Seven Kingdoms, Brat. Yeah, I need to watch that. I still haven't watched the first episode. We went to the panel for New York Comic Con together. And yeah, I'm going to watch it I think when I'm done streaming tonight, I'm going to watch the first 2 episodes of that show. For good things. Iron says, how tall is this figure? I'm not sure. You could check on the Sideshow website under the product description to see how tall it is. I'm not really sure exactly. Darth Maximus and Lord Joss says, I love how you can see the skull when you take the front of the head off to swap between damage and undamaged. Yeah, that's cool. Gross. Dang, man. This is in the for me, like the very cool, I want this category. But I can't do it. Can't do it. Ashes, that pose looks like about to dive or do a bomb dive, right? This is interesting. Mike says, I really hope they do a battle damage version like they did with Feral. Dude, it makes sense for them to do that. Like, to put all of this effort and work into a figure like this, I would think they're just going to take it and do a little revamp of something just like they did with Feral Predator. I think that makes a lot of sense, actually. And that would be cool. Then you get a couple variations. Mars says, this has got to be the creepiest figure I've seen. Did I get through every photo? Look at that, man. Come on. Let me close out the poll. 34 votes. Did you get Scorched Xenomorph? We're pretty close, like 41% no, 51 or 59% no, excuse me. 41% yes. So actually like 60-40 no to yes. Not really either way with the popular vote, but I think this is getting a lot of hype, but also I can see why not everybody is getting this too. You know, I should watch the movie. I mean, yeah, this thing is crazy, man. That's it. That's all the photos. Not for me, but I know a lot of people got real hyped about this one. Enough so much that it went immediately waitlisted once it came out. Or I should say, like, within a day, everybody just ordered this thing up. So that's that. And then Hot Toys ends up doing this Predator Badlands figure. The Father Predator. And I still haven't seen this movie either. Still have not seen this movie. I was trying to rewatch the Predator movies and I got a couple in and then I kind of fell off. I wanted to rewatch like the ones to before this. But I didn't make it. I got too much going on. Actually, yeah, I didn't make it. Fell off, started doing other stuff. And then I went to go see Lord of the Rings extended editions that just came out in the theaters for the 25th anniversary over the last week. And that was amazing. It's amazing. But we got this Father Predator figure and it seems like they're probably, I know the other one that people want, there's another character from this movie that people really, really want. So they're probably going to do one or two more from this. But this is, you can't deny how cool Predator figures look, man. I just don't think I can do it. Mike, I'm guessing he's talking about those Xenomorph, but they didn't make many of these at all. It seems like, yeah, it's interesting. Honestly, so just got battle damage Deadpool. Nice. I know I've both Deadpools and they are both amazing. Same here. Kind of like the battle damage a bit more with the accessories. Yeah, they're both very, very good, man. Congrats. Big Dog Monsters, are you getting Rain, Carity? No, I'm not getting Rain. I haven't seen the movie. I'm not really gonna get any figures from Alien. Clint says, say his name, please. I don't even know this dude's name. I forget what it is. I know they put it on there, but Moose says, now that Sigourney Weaver's in the fold because of the Mando flick, you know Hot Toys will make Ripley 2.0. Yeah, maybe. But this is cool, man. I mean, I just saw Badlands after a franchise rewatch 2. 2 and Predators are decent sequels. Nice. Dave says, Steve be lacking on watching stuff. I mean, I just don't have the time to watch every single movie of every single IP that comes out. I wish I had more time. But it's hard. I got a lot going on. I'll catch up eventually. But this is cool, man. I like the masks. Like, I honestly, I don't love the looks of them without the masks on. But like the rest of this figure is sick with all the armor, with his weapon, with the dreads, all the different detailing and all the clothing. I think that that's really cool. But the mask, like this is fine. Like there's a lot of detail in this and it looks like they did a good job. But I really like the mask, man. Ryan says, I feel like you're getting this figure if you collect a lot of the other Predators. Yeah, if you're like a fan of the Predator franchise, I think, yeah, those people, I feel like getting these figures for sure, or like getting multiple Predator figures, I should say. Tristan, what's up, dude? Longtime fan of the channel. Thank you so much for being here, man. Hope you're doing well. I have no idea if I missed it, but the Crow is finally released. We're going to talk about the Crow next. Father Predator is a horrific name. That's facts, dude. Sometimes I catch myself talking about this franchise and I'm just like, it just feels wrong to say. But yeah, this is sick, man. I'm just, again, it's just another figure that I'm just out on, unfortunately. That's a big boy. Woo, man. That is a big boy. But he looks like these two together look sick, man. Like this is badass. Two styles of wrist blades, regular and blood painted. Allow for multiple display options. That's pretty cool. This goes like through the hand. That's dope. Separate rolling eyeballs and interchangeable mandibles. Can't really see where the mandibles swap on this one. Highly detailed, screen accurate costumes. Yeah, the detailing in this is what really I feel like caught my eye the most. Where was the one? So what do you get? You get this kind of basic base. This looks good too. The like cape thing he has on. Where was the one figure or the one thing I was going to talk about? There was a picture with him and did they take it down? No way. Where was the one with him and Deck where it showed like Deck's, like the side of his head? Why is that gone? Am I missing something? Hold up. Hold up. I think they took it down, man. Hold on a second. There was a photo of him with deck, and it shows like from behind of the sculpt. Yes, they took it down, dude. I have the photo. Hold up. Hold up. That's wild. They actually did. Hold on a second. Hold on. Give me 1 sec. I'm going to send it to myself so then I can pull it up. Hold on a second. Dark Crown, is that a predator skull on father predator shoulder? I don't know. So here's a photo. Look at how bad that is, dude. They definitely took this photo down. 100%. But look at this neck seam and then the jaw. Like, this is just, yeah, they definitely took this photo down. See, Hot Toys listens to the community too. Yeah, this is, this one, I saw this and I was like, geez, this really stuck out to me. Like, that looks very bad. I mean, says I really like Badlands, we don't want the figures yet. Myron says, I wonder why they took it down, because this is atrocious. This is very bad. But I think the deck figure is still pretty dope, but I don't see myself getting these. I don't see myself getting these ones, so there you go. These, yeah, it's a bummer because, you know, I think this, I don't know. Yeah, exactly, Myron. Seems looked really terrible from that angle. Yep. So they just took it down. But yeah, I can appreciate what the kind of like what the I feel like Alien and Predator both are just like whoopsie daisy. Pulled that right off my screen. I can't do it. I got too much other stuff. But this is sick, man. That's all I'll say. Cool, but cool, like I've been saying, just cool doesn't do it for me anymore, unfortunately. So there you have it. And yeah. This is not... Oh, the Seahawks win? Ooh. Seahawks won. All right. I did not mean to click on that like that, but yeah, I'm just these figures are not ones that I feel like I am all that interested in this week. So yeah, hasn't really been too much that has gotten me real excited lately on that front of Hot Toys stuff that's been releasing. So we'll see. See what happens. I'm really just waiting on Savage and Chewbacca 3PO to come out. And yeah. Armored Batman. I want my Armored Batman. I just want to talk about this really quick. INART, man, we talked about this a little bit in the past because INART did this crazy weird thing, like the way that they rolled out this Terminator thing. They put it up for pre-order saying that it wasn't a 2-pack, and then they said it was a 2-pack. It took them until January 20th, almost a month later, to say, okay, this is actually going to include, you know, another fully articulated body with pants, boots, the second or you get 2 bodies, you get this extra sculpt, you get the multiple pieces of clothing now. But they've been all over the place. It's been crazy. But before I get into a little bit more, we got Valkyrie Magnus, $5 dues. Thank you so much, bro. Seahawks won, dude. Congrats, Seahawks, Patriots, in the Super Bowl. It's gonna be a good one, man. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to how those two teams match up with each other, and seeing what the Patriots can do. So yeah, congratulations to your team for making it. I'm excited to see what happens, man. We'll be talking about it, I'm sure. But thank you so much for the $5, dude. Really, really appreciate it, Valkyrie. And yeah, it was a good day. I had a really good day. I got some fun stuff done. The Patriots won. My birthday's on Tuesday, so it's kind of like a birthday stream. But yeah, birthday's on Tuesday, which is, I guess, a weird day to have a birthday midweek, but yeah, pretty good. Ryan says best Terminator figure yet. So this is real. The one thing, and you can see my comment because I made a comment on here. Please fully commit to this as a 2-pack and give it a second base. That's really the only thing that I think they like. If you're gonna do this whole 2-pack thing, just give the other figure a base. It can't be that big of a deal. It can't be that much of a challenge. Like, just give the second figure a base. And I saw so many comments of people saying, and maybe you feel this way, totally fine if you do, but there are so many comments of people saying like, oh, just go buy another base. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Just go buy another base. And I don't really endorse having to get a figure and then having to go buy something extra for a figure. That is never ideal. Like, everything should be included for what you need for 2 figures if you're getting a 2-figure set. Every other 2-pack that INART has ever done, whether it be the 2-pack, 4-pack, what have you, they've all included bases and another body. So I think my whole point with this INART is please just add in a second base. That's really the one thing that you should do for this. Just fully commit, add a second base, and just say that this is a 2-pack. And it's weird because even if you go, because if I go on their website, this still does not say 2-pack. Like the Terminator T800-16 collectible figure, they should have this up there as they should say Terminator T800 2-pack. Like, they're not marketing this very well. That's something that should be on there, that this is 2 figures coming in. But if you're in Tomb of Collecting, obviously you know that, but it's just a weird, really weird thing when you're trying to sell really something like this. It's expensive to not have like the correct verbiage on there. So that was really all I wanted to say about this. And also, I would bet money this thing is going to get a second base. I don't see them not doing it. I don't see them not doing it. So that's all I had to say about this. Just wanted to bring this point up again, because we talked about it a little bit in the past, and now they finally updated this and on their website, and this is a really good value. I might bite. I'm leaning towards yes. The cutoff I think is next week, the 31st, for pre-order. So I might bite. And Valkyrie with another $5 reduce. Thank you so much, bro. Happy birthday, Steve. Thank you, dude. I really appreciate that. You don't have to give me any not have to give me a birthday super chat, but much appreciated, man. And thank you for all the support. One of the best in the community for sure. Always on the streams and talking behind the scenes too. And yeah, dude, I really appreciate it. Emmy Dice says every day is somebody's birthday. That is true. Myron says happy early birthday, Steve. I appreciate that, man. Thank you guys so much. Striker says happy early birthday as well. Appreciate it. Seattle versus New England in the Super Bowl. Gonna be a good one. Patriots got a chip on their shoulder, man. They can beat anybody. So I'm looking forward to it. But Seattle's playing really good football. Let me says, yeah, I checked the description just to make sure it was 2 bodies. Yep. Oh, my guy Ash with the $20 reduce the Australian dollar. Birthday drink on me. I appreciate that, man. Cheers to you with the water. Gotta hydrate, and I really, really appreciate that, man. You didn't have to do that, and yeah, appreciate the support. Makes my birthday pretty exciting because otherwise nothing really is going on. I'm working on that day because I didn't want to use my leave. I'd rather use it on something else. So yeah, I appreciate you, man. Myron says they need Johnny to come on a live stream and clear up all the confusion on this T800 figure. To be honest, it's not really confusing at this point. Like, it's a 2-pack. Like, you have everything here, what's included right here, what's included, newly updated, everything that you get, and it's a 2-pack without a second base. That's really it. So, oh, Danny Spotchy says birthday drawing of your choosing, good sir. Ooh, I'll have to think about that, man. Thank you. Appreciate that. But yeah, last but not least, guys, let's move it on over to Caustic Plastik and the Crow, which Caustic has been in the game for a while now. I never really got into their stuff. The one that I almost did was their Frankenstein figure, which looks amazing. I couldn't do it. And then now they're doing the Crow. They do some really, really good work. I've been admiring their company for a while now from afar. But it looks like this Maestro line that they're doing is gonna be really premium high-end stuff. And there is, I think, one really, really nice thing about Caustic Plastik too is on this figure, there's 4 SKUs. They're doing a lot. You get your pick of whatever you feel like you really want to do, how far you want to go into this. So what I'm meaning to say is there's something for everybody. So you get, I forget what the first one is called. I think it's just like, yeah, standard edition. And then you get the deluxe, and then you get the deluxe gold, and then you get the exclusive. So 4 SKUs, and there, like I said, there's a little bit for everybody, whatever way that you want to go with this figure. So we'll talk about each one a little bit here. But before I do, I appreciate you guys with the birthday super chats. Thank you so much. Happy birthday, brother. $5 from Big Dog Pound. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you guys so much for that. I will have to maybe consider getting something with all the super chats. But thank you so much, and Myron as well. $7 Canadian dues. I appreciate you, dude. Coffee on me, my good sir. Dang, that Canadian coffee is expensive, man. $7. Woo. Yeah, I really, really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for the super chats. You are all too kind. Oh, Ryan says I got a couple buddies trying to talk me into watching this movie. I've never seen it still. You should watch it. You should watch it. Moose says I'm all in on Caustic Plastik, pre-ordered and paid off the exclusive Crow, saved 10%, $150 less than sideshow price when it was available. Very nice, dude. Yeah, that was really nice. You get a 10% discount if you pay in full directly through Caustic. I think that's really cool. Also, did the deluxe or did the exclusive sell out? I am surprised this exclusive version is still available. It's limited to 500. I'm actually kind of surprised that it's still available. That is surprising. Brad said he pre-ordered the deluxe with Underground. That's really nice. Underground can get it too because they get it because Sideshow gets it. So that's really, really nice. We got Chris Lejeune in here. What's up, man? New name. Thank you so much for being here. Best place to purchase INART. I think if you're gonna go for a website, if you're gonna go get like a website for INART, typically the one that I think is the most recommended is 1/6 Kit. 1/6 Kit is super reliable, probably the best overseas one that you're gonna get. Oh, Ash to Steve, Hot Toys drop K-pop. Interesting. Is it actually full reveal? I think I see this video on here. We will, oh yeah, okay. Teaser reveal. We'll talk about it here in a second. Yeah, the exclusive is waitlisted on Sideshow. Exactly, for the Crow. Big Rip says he was able to snag the Crow exclusive on Sideshow. And you know what? I was torn on what I was going to do. And yes, I think you're right, Big Rib, that Sideshow and Kaustic directly had the Crow exclusive. And, oh, where am I at here? So I'm going to go through mostly the rooted, but this is actually really, really nice that they're offering a standard version on here. You get a lot of stuff with this. Like, here's the standard. And the sculpted hair actually looks really, really good. Head sculpt with rolling eyes, 13 interchangeable hands, magnetic black boots, real leather trousers, real leather coat. Obviously the shirt, katana, shotgun, flying crow, electric guitar with real leather strap, ancient red chair, magnetic stand. Super nice. No matter what version you get of this figure, you get the chair. I think that's so cool. And they did such a good job with the sculpted hair on here. Also, this is interesting because this looks like there's a rooted strand on here. I don't know if they're going to leave it like that or what's up with that. If they're going to do a couple rooted hair strands in the front of it, maybe they are. Darth Maximus, no justice. I end up ordering the standard. The figure's already so expensive, even with sculpted hair. Can't wait to get this. Always love Brandon Lee as the Crow. Yeah. Yeah, this looks so good, dude. And I don't, yeah, so this is all the accessories. So cool. You get the chair no matter what version you get. I think that's so nice. But like I said, I'm going to go through a couple of the other photos because I want to touch on some things here. There's one that showed like the eyes. Hold on. Sorry. I'm going to like go through pretty quick. This is one of the rooted. This is pretty much the same as the other one. The deluxe edition. I think deluxe is basically the same thing as the other one, except it's rooted. I'm pretty sure everything else is the standard, and then the deluxe are pretty much the same, except it's rooted hair. I could be missing one thing, but pretty much the same. There was one that showed like something about the eyes. I'm trying to find it. There it is. So once you get into exclusive gold, you get these you get this gravestones, and then which are magnetic. You get a bouquet. You get a perched crow. And also this is pretty unique right here. I'm curious to see like how this is going to work out, but this looks like, I mean, the eyes on this figure look so lifelike. It says like Real Crystal Eye System, RCES. Caustic Plastik's proprietary eye technology developed to push realism to the next level in 6-scale action figures. Thanks to a specially engineered structure, RCS accurately recreates depth, transparency, and the natural curvature of the human cornea. So they're basically saying like this has the actual like corneal shape of the eye, which brings a lot of realism to it. So it's like a true replicated eyeball in 6-scale. So I think that's cool, man. We always talk about how much the eyes can play a role, no pun intended, in how things look. So I think that's really cool. Caustic Plastik putting out better product than J&D for more than half the price. Yeah, you could argue that. I think J&D's big thing is like the silicone is so expensive. Brad says, I don't have room for the dioramas. I just wanted the rooted hair. That's fair, man. Ryan says, man, it looks so real. It does. What's up, Yomo? Thank you so much for being here, bro. Celebrates 10 months of membership. I think Yomo's a fanatic right now on the channel. Yo, what's up? FNF Grail, baby. Let's go, Yomo. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate the 40. Appreciate the 10 months. 40 months. Nobody's at 40. One day. But I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for being here. I'm just going to jump right to the exclusive. And I think this comment right here, like, that Caustic Plastik said, they said, we honestly believe that both the standard and deluxe editions are perfectly in line price-wise with comparable products from other brands. And I would agree. And I think this like really makes sense. The higher price of the deluxe gold and exclusive editions reflect the kinds of value that other brands rarely offer. Large, highly detailed dioramas, which are extremely demanding and costly from a production standpoint. Hence why it's limited to 500. Also, Hot Toys, take notes. This exclusive edition is going to be 500 pieces hand numbered. I love that, man. I think like if this is something you're getting, you're going to have a numbered edition. I think that's so cool to have an actual number on it. It just adds like a nice touch to the piece. And like I said, if you don't want the exclusive, you don't want this massive diorama, you can pretty much get the majority of everything else in the other one. So I think that that's so cool, man. I actually pre-ordered this one on Sideshow. I was torn on what one I was gonna get, but at the same time, this is one that is like, this figure's insanely good, man. Like, this is the best Crow we're gonna get. There's nobody's gonna do it to this level anytime soon, at least. And like, this company just puts, I feel like, a lot of care into their products and stuff like that. And they've been in the game, like I said, for a while. But this diorama is just too cool to pass up to. Like, this is such a dope diorama base, and you get so many different accessories, so many cool things with it. What I didn't want to have happen is this is already pretty limited. If I change my mind later on at that point in time, when this comes out, whatever, in over a year, and I'm like, I don't really want to go with this, then I'm sure I won't have any trouble getting rid of it or passing it to somebody else. But I didn't want to regret this, and, you know, just say I want to get one of the lesser versions, fine, I can do that. But also this thing like waitlisted almost immediately. So like I said, I'd rather have this and want to change my mind later than not have it and change my mind later, because I feel like that's going to be tough. 500 is not a lot, and I feel like this figure is going to be one that a lot of people are really happy with. It's interesting that they chose to just like completely wipe out the second sculpt. I think that's my number one, I feel like, thing where it's just like, you guys showed in the previews that there was going to be 2 sculpts, and then like that one's just gone. There's not a second sculpt, which I feel like for the price, like 2 sculpts could have been included. I think that would have been a nice addition. But nevertheless, I mean, this sculpt is spot on, man. Yeah, this thing just, whoops. Yeah, and this is true individual hair. This is like true individual hair strand rooting. Like, this is not just put glue on it and, you know, put a big patch of glue and put all the hair onto the glue to attach it. This is going to be like legitimate, really good rooting. And you can tell, like, the quality of the hair just looks like real. I forget what wool hair they use. Like, it's a high quality wool. And this is sick, man. I think this diorama is awesome. Look at, you can even see like the speckles on the glass. The candles have like melted wax on them. Like, there's a lot of attention to detail here. You get these if you want them. Otherwise, you get all this stuff again. Like, this is a lot of stuff, man. Email just says I wanted this figure so bad but couldn't swing the money at the time. Hey, nice thing is you can put it on Sideshow payment plan, or you can pre-order it on Underground with no NRD. You don't have to put any money down. You know what? This is a good question, Guido. Do we think the curved eye will be an issue for like side eye? Will the lids scratch the eyeball? Hopefully not. Yeah, hopefully with that corneal shape, like it doesn't mess with like rub up against anything on the inside. Big Dog Pound says this is badass. Yeah, man. Ash, what's next? Robot eyes. We're already getting these magnetic. Also, are these, how do you move the eyes? Separate rollable eyes, but how do you move them? If you go up and under, it must be up and under. It's probably some fine Himalayan yak hair from the far corners of Mount Everest. Tibetian wool hair? Dude, I mean, it sounds fancy. But Brandon, thanks so much for being here, man. Good to see you. Fan of the channel. But yeah, look at that, dude. Like, this looks like a real photo. If they can get close to this, that's going to be insane. Like, if you're a fan of the movie, I feel like this is one that, and this is one other, like, you know, that has been done, but this is just next level, dude. This looks so dang good. Let's see if there's some more photos. Look at that. Ash, I don't want my figures watching me, dude. Only organic, non-GMO, locally sourced. That's funny. Like, this looks really good, man. Like, I don't really know how you get better quality. Like, how do you go beyond this? Like, what would be the next step of going beyond this? And like, I think Jandy's trying to do that with silicone, but like, I don't know if silicone's the answer, man. Like, this looks so good. You don't need this skin to be silicone. This looks so realistic. I think like there's something to be said for like the way that it's already sculpted without silicone. You know, for it to, it just still looks really, really good. What's up, assistant to the regional Sith? Thank you so much for being here. Is this set limited to 3,000? I heard that. I could be wrong. I think I heard that though. I think I heard that in a couple different places that like the exclusive is 500, but overall in its entirety, they're only doing 3,000 of them. I think you might be right on that one. Yeah, that's sick. That's really cool with the chair. Even this has a lot of detail in the feathers and stuff. Very cool. These are like really detailed in the hands. Darth Maximus and Norjaw, who needs silicone heads or something like this can be done. Who needs stainless steel skeleton? Yeah, I agree. I think yeah, I don't really think you necessarily need it, you know? It's diminishing returns at that point. Jedi 291's in the house. What's up, man? Good evening, everyone. Just tune in. How about those Hawks? Yeah, no, people are excited. Got some Seahawks fans in the chat. Oh, yeah, I can, Big Dog Pound. Thank you. Can you do a poll to see how many people are pre-ordering the Crow? Yes. Let's do this. Start a poll. What Crow are you? Wait, let's do this. Are you getting the Crow? Let's do this. No. Yes. Standard. Yes. Deluxe or deluxe gold. And then we'll do yes. There's only 4 options. Okay, so we'll say, are you getting the Crow? No. Yes, standard. Yes, deluxe or deluxe gold. Or yes, exclusive. So deluxe and deluxe gold are lumped into the same one. But I'm curious to see like what versions you guys are getting to if you are getting it. 3,000. Yes, 3K worldwide. There you go. Collection says just torn silicone around the eye when magnetic pulled the eye out. Yeah, that was Batman Collectibles. That, which I think is like, I don't see how that silicone should just tear like that from the eye popping out from a magnet. I don't think that should have happened. I think they should make that right, to be honest. Myron says he doesn't think J&D figures will last the test of time. It's going to be interesting. Hot Toys has to step it up. Their unboxing experience is also lacking compared to INART. Yeah, INART's unboxing is very, very good. Big Rib says also heard Sideshow only got 250. I mean, 250 of the 500 for Sideshow to get them that's a lot. For them to give half of their allotment to them, that's a lot. Yomo says he got a waitlist conversion on the exclusive version within the same day I jumped on and pre-ordered. This is what happened to me too. I actually saw the post go up. I didn't pre-order it right away. And then I got on the waitlist for the exclusive and I got it like within a few hours. And then I actually slept on it. I was like, I'm going to wait and see. Slept on it. And then the next day I still had the ability to pre-order the exclusives. And that's when I did. So yeah, I did that as well. Waitlist, get on the waitlist. We got Collector Joe in the house. What's up, Joey? Celebrating 24 months, two years, baby. Let's go, Joey. Thank you so much, bro. Fan channel, you live in Wisconsin. Yes, I do, Joey. I do live in Wisconsin. That is correct. Yeah, you get a lot, man. You get a lot with this figure. You're getting like really nice quality materials. You know, like if this was a pleather jacket and stuff, like you're just worried about it getting all messed up, that's a lot different, right? You're getting magnetic boots, magnetic base, really cool diorama. So many different ways to display this. Leather strap for the guitar. So much stuff, man. Like I really wish other companies would do similar stuff to this on a regular basis and put this much effort into it. Look at that. And this leather has like a natural wrinkle to it versus pleather. Like if it's like this, there's a chance this could just like that. If it's pleather, that this is just going to like start peeling if it's bent. Big Rip says, speaking of this, getting my Batman Returns next week. A little word with all these issues coming up with the suit. Yeah, I'm seeing everybody basically just like set it and forget it. Pose it how you want it gently, then just leave it there. Don't touch it. Some people are saying I barely mess with it and the suit is texture on the suit already peeled off a little bit. So it's just, yeah, man, I got that with a bunch of rewards at Sideshow, but I'm concerned. That one seems to have a lot of issues. So I don't know, man. Yomo says I need INART or Kaustic to do a Bruce Lee. I thought INART was doing Bruce Lee. I know they're doing a 12 scale. Like a 6-inch figure, I'm pretty sure, but I don't know. I thought they were going to do a 1/6 Bruce Lee at some point. Iron says, Steve, how's the weather where you're at? Cold, man. It's going to be, like I said, I think right before you got in here, I was talking about the weather and it was like -40 wind chill on Friday. And then Saturday was pretty much -25 to 30. And then midnight tonight through noon tomorrow, we're in another -20 to 25 below with the wind chill. So it's cold. No snow though. Snow is on the ground, but it hasn't snowed the past few days. That looks sick right here. I like this like down look. Aaron says you got about 40 centimeters of snow. Yeah, a lot of people are getting a lot of snow. Joey did too. We're stuck at home till Tuesday. Yeah, the people in the South, man. People in the South just aren't equipped to handle it. Crazy. Woo, -5 wind chill for Dallas tonight. Dude, that's crazy. I feel like that never happens in Dallas. That's cold. Yeah, dude, this chair is sick too. I don't know if I will use this. I like the window diorama. This is cool. I've eaten lamb fur. Oh, it's lamb fur. That's nice. Oh, man. Handmade production. That's yeah, handmade, limited edition, rooted hair, separate rollable eyes, real leather outfits, real metal blades. Oh, that's right. You're getting die cast blades and stuff too. Stand is magnetic, luxury diorama. I wonder what the box is going to be like. Probably very cool. Big dog pound system. I have to knock the snow off my truck before it freezes over. Yeah, I park in my garage at home. I don't even mess with it. Collection says, meanwhile, I got my waitlisted Artisan Winter Soldier conversion. That's a huge conversion. Very nice, man. Very nice. So here you go. This is everything you get with the deluxe version edition gold. A lot of stuff, man. I think this figure looks incredible. I'm really actually excited to see how this turns out for real. And I think they're probably going to hit pretty close to these because these are all handmade. So I would think they're probably going to get really, really close to the prototype. And this is everything that you get right here. This is a lot of cool accessories, man. Die cast, really good quality parts. Yeah, assistant to the regional Sith. And I'm good with this. I guess keeping it limited will help on quality control. I think that that's not a bad, I really don't think that's a bad thing. And like 3,000 is still a reasonable number. And creating something to this quality, I feel like I kind of welcome that. I think I like figures that do that rather than just being like pumping out a ton of them. When you make something a smaller batch, like, and it takes a longer time, they're obviously limiting it for the reason that it's going to take a lot of work to create these. So I think that's totally fine. And yeah, quality control will be good. And my guy Neilerific with the $10 Canadians. The $10 Canadians, the 10 Canadian dollar reduce. Thank you so much, dude. All this talk of snow and cold, sending some birthday warmth to you, Steve. I appreciate that, my guy. Thank you so much. Ah, yes, another birthday on Tuesday coming up. And yeah, pretty crazy. Goes by fast. But yeah, like I said, it's always exciting too because my birthday is always around the time of the Super Bowl. And I've been a Pats fan my whole life. So like I had some good birthdays, man. A lot of Patriots Super Bowls. Even though they lost a couple, it was always a good time around my birthday for that reason too. It's end of football season. So it's great. But thank you so much, dude. I really, really appreciate the 10 buckaroos. Thank you so much, Neil. Darth Maximus and Orjaw. Yeah, I think Hot Toys should be limited pre-order open for a month instead of like 16 months. Yeah, it would be nice if they did like limited time pre-order windows. It's like INART. Once their window's done and their orders are in, they don't make any more. I like that because then it keeps the hobby like sustainable in a way too. You know what I mean? Instead of everything just sitting around and having all this backlog of stuff they can't sell. Like sustainability, when you want to talk about creating demand, you're going to create demand when you have a limited time window for your figures. But I think Hot Toys is kind of beyond that. They make so many figures that and they probably make so much money that's just, they're getting a lot of money from it. Yeah, Myron says this Crow figure will be a great unboxing experience from what I can tell by seeing these photos. Yeah, I think so too. Danny says, Steve, you think we're getting any figures from Maul Shadow Lord? Yeah, that trailer dropped. The trailer looked awesome. They'll probably do a Darth Maul. That's about, I can see them maybe just doing that and that being it. Just doing a Darth Maul figure. But we'll see. Let me go to Hot Toys real quick because this K-pop Demon Hunters video dropped apparently. Oh, that's loud. All right, let's see what we can do here. Ryan says, anytime you get a lot with the figure, it's a win. That's true. 100%, man. All right, K-pop Demon Hunters tease. Here we go. Let's just watch the video in its entirety here. And that is it. So I have not seen this movie. I have no interest in seeing it. Probably won't watch it. And I will not collect this line. So I don't know. I'm pretty much out. But I know some people actually are looking forward to getting these. Oh, there's one. Don't know who this character is. But there you go. There's another one. There's another one. The only thing is, like, I don't know, like, these don't look amazing. Like, it's cool having the seamless body, but these don't look amazing quality wise, I think, early, like, from early impressions. I mean, they're definitely, like, stylized too, so I don't know. Like, these are probably going to be expensive, and they just don't look like, they look a little bit too dollish to me versus like realistic. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. There you go. That's all I got. That's on my breakdown of that one. That's all I got. That's it. Not for me to ever watch a show. Yeah, I never saw it. Never saw them. I think it's a movie, isn't it? Never saw it. Like I said, I really don't have any interest. He almost says, from what I've heard in it from INART. Yeah, they're supposed to be doing a Bruce Lee 1/6 eventually. I thought so too. Might be from the Game of Death, but I'm hoping for the Way of the Dragon or Enter the Dragon. That'd be cool. I know a lot of people would probably want that figure. That'd be sick. Danny Steve's replaced every Star Wars figure he owns with a copy of a K-pop Demon Hunters figure. That'd be a lot of figures. That'd be a lot of figures. Imagine this whole background just filled with K-pop. The Dark Pound Howard Chan's introducing new fans to the Hot Toys world. K-pop fans are going to gobble this up. Oh yeah, these figures are going to sell probably like crazy, because I know a lot of people are into that. It's like it is one of the biggest things right now. Collection obsession, K-pop, easy pass for me. Yeah, it's easy pass for me too. Darth Maximus and Lord John. I'm gonna tell my cousin if she doesn't get all three of the K-pop Demon Hunters for her daughter, no matter the price, she doesn't truly love her. Yeah, like I can, that's like, I feel like a piece that, yeah, maybe we're gonna get some people who aren't typically collectors to get them, but I wonder if they put them into 3-pack. Like, I wonder if they would just release them all at once in like a triple pack. Like, they seem like that could be a possibility. It'd be expensive though. All right, since it's a show, I believe. No, it's a movie. I'm looking right now, and I thought it was too. Yeah, it's a movie. It says hour 39 minutes. I don't know if there's unless there's a show too. I don't think it is. I thought it was like a musical movie. No, it's not a series. It's a movie. Ryan says, I'd say it's Sunday scares me. I'm home tomorrow. Thank goodness. You're lucky, man. A lot of people are staying home tomorrow. Ash says, Steve, do you think we get something tonight release wise? And what would you like to see? I would like to see a couple things, actually. I want to see that Captain America, the 2.0 stealth suit. I'm looking forward to getting that figure. It'd be really cool to get some of these artisan figures that have been in the pipeline for a while. I'm really looking forward to Moon Knight. Like, I think I told you guys, I had Moon Knight in the past, and I sold my clean version of Moon Knight in favor of the artisan. I like that weathered suit look, so I'm getting that. And I'm looking forward to seeing, yeah, I want Moon Knight back in the collection. That's a figure that I miss. So I'm looking forward to that. Artisan, like I said, he got that stealth suit cap. I'm looking forward to Artisan Winter Soldier, which that looks like it might be still a ways out. So those would be dope to see. And I want to see like, I really hope we get some, I really hope we get some Star Wars announcements as well. I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully, yeah, I'm curious to see what they're going to do for Star Wars this year. Myra says, oh, it's a movie. Yes, it is. Try to look at my list of like figures that are coming soon too. I got my also INART Wonder Woman is, I think like targeted for it to come out around March. And then also like Corn Sweat INART, I'm pretty sure is imminent, like going to be releasing really soon. Same with Reeve Superman. Dumbledore pre-order is about to start for INART. It's, yeah, there's stuff happening. Myron says, where's Yoda from Clone Wars? Is that still happening or just rumors? I think you might be talking about, Myron, that there was a rumor that there was going to be a Revenge of the Sith Yoda with like rolling eyes and stuff updated. And that was like a year ago that rumor, there was a rumor that it was going to be Yoda from Revenge of the Sith. There was going to be another Mace Windu with rolling eyes. And those are just really slow going. Oh, Darth Maximus Lord Justice. It's a Netflix series. There's a movie called Demon Hunters, but that's a different anime. There's a series? K-pop series. Are those just like, is that just like a generalized term for that, or I don't know. Ash says, I would like to see Blade or Nice Pool. Also hope X23 comes to pop culture soon. Yeah, that'd be nice. That Blade looks good, man. Neil says he just got his shipping notices for K2SO and Commando Bond. Nice, dude. Nice. Brian, I forget when Artisan Obi is. You have to let me know. What's up, Doc Bat? Thanks so much for being here, man. Hello, sorry I'm late. You are all good. We're kind of winding down the show here, but good to see you in the chat. He does my slow toys. 90 Flash finally shipped. Only took 2 years. Congrats. Slow toys. That's actually really good. This is crazy, dude. Yomo, my Battle Damage Vader is finally coming in this week. That is nuts. I got the special edition like Battle Damage Vader Deluxe like in mid-September. 4 months ago, over 4 months ago. It's crazy those non-special edition ones didn't get out. Unless maybe you got special edition too. I don't know, but I feel like a lot of it was a non-special edition. Crazy, man. Doc Bats is usually around this time of month. INART announces their tease upcoming 1/6. Yeah, there's stuff imminent for sure. Corn Sweat Superman, Reeve Superman. I'm really hoping within the next month or two we get the pre-order reveal for Frodo and Sam from Lord of the Rings. I really want that. I cannot wait for more Lord of the Rings from INART. That's one of my hypest things right now, to be honest, collecting wise. Like I said, I went and rewatched Lord of the Rings trilogy. What a treat, man. And what is just insane, like what they were able to accomplish doing all 3 movies, filming them all at the same time, and then releasing them year over year over year. It's unheard of, especially to that scale. And it's just one of the best like, yeah, OT Star Wars is my favorite trilogy. Lord of the Rings is a really, really close behind as far as like having a good trilogy. Oh, also here, are you getting The Crow? I should end the poll. 64% say no. 27% are getting the exclusive, and then deluxe or deluxe gold 6%, standard 3. So a lot of exclusive ones and a lot of no's, but nice. Big Dog Plus got a notification from Giant Toys, So Toys, Homelight, aka Starlight from the boys is ready to ship after a couple years. I lost interest and skipped it. Yeah, it's tough when it takes over 2 years, man. And some of those like third party ones are like the Mars. Where is Mars Toys Wonka? That's got, I think that's what, over 2.5 years. Like it's in 2023. I think that thing became available for pre-order. So it's crazy, man. Wild. But yeah, what else, guys? Maybe everybody's got any additional questions or comments before I wrap this thing up tonight, while you guys are thinking about that. What do we got coming up? I should be doing a stream next Sunday, which is crazy to say it's already going to be February 1st. Unreal. Unbelievable. But unbelievable. We're already almost done. Oh, Clinton said, did you talk about Masters of the Universe? I did not. I still need to watch the trailer, dude. I forgot about that trailer that dropped. But I know a lot of people are hyped about that. Maul trailer talked about briefly. Maul Shadow Lord. Yeah, if you haven't watched it, it takes place right after, I think, the Clone Wars. That's Shadow Lord looks awesome. Yes, and it's also written by it's also directed, I think. I don't know if it's written and directed by, or the person who I think like directed one of my favorite Clone Wars episodes, like the Umbara arc with Pong Krell. I hate Pong Krell. He's the worst Jedi ever. But there's an incredible arc in Clone Wars. He's the one that's doing Shadow Lord, and they've got all the right people for that show. Like Sam Witwer, he's like, that dude knows his Star Wars too, and like he's just amazing as Maul. So I am really excited. It's also nice because they're dropping 2 episodes, I think, every week, and the finale's on May the 4th. It's gonna be sick, man. I noticed this too, Clinton. Yeah, Shadow Lord looks violent, and then yeah, the TK Stormtrooper's in there. I think the interest in him goes up. I wonder if that's kind of why, like, I know they branded Bad Batch, but it's like, oh yeah, let's drop this now. It's interesting. And then I don't know though, because I think it depends on how much they do for Shadow Lord. If it really takes off, like if that series really takes off, yeah, we'll see. I think maybe if they do some more figures for the show, because they kind of go into with Clone Wars anyways. It's in the same time period. It's right after he's building up the syndicate. Ash says, yeah, that's nuts. We're going into February already. Crazy, man. Neil says, for the mall series, they'll probably work in the Hot Toys concept mall just to make him canon. It might actually sell out then. Yeah, that one's been sitting there. That one has been sitting there. Brand says, Maul's going to be badass. I love Clone Wars. Yeah, Clone Wars is so awesome, man. I've said it time and time again. You just, like, if you haven't seen Clone Wars and you're a Star Wars fan, there's so much good stuff in that show, man. Some of the best Star Wars. What's up, Ed? Hey, everybody. Good to see you in here, man. Haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing well. Hope you survived the weather if you got some snow. Thank you for being here, man. We're just wrapping up the show. But what else, guys? Anything else? Brand says, yeah, if you haven't watched and you love Star Wars, then you aren't into Star Wars. Yes. Yeah, Clone Wars is a must, man, at this point. Ed just came in from Shovelin, dude. Hopefully it wasn't too crazy. Oh, buddy. Wow, somebody's selling Artisan Anakin for $550 and Artisan Darth Vader for $500, both brand new. I bet so. Oh, somebody already commented, I'll take both Anakins. Sheesh. Sunday scaries are gone. Let's go, Honest Hansel. Thank you so much for being here, man. And yeah, thanks for the stream, Steve. Happy birthday, bud. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Appreciate the early birthday wishes, everybody, and the early birthday super chats. I really appreciate that, guys. You did not have to do that, but that was very thoughtful and kind of you doing that. Next Sunday, I will be back. The following Sunday is Super Bowl Sunday, so that one's not going to happen. Yeah, I'm not streaming on Super Bowl Sunday, but I will do one next Sunday. Clint says Batman and Bat Cycle on Sideshow. Talk about the Flash one. Interesting. Yeah, it's weird how like regular Deadpool is available too, special edition. Yeah, the Flash one, gotcha. Ash says, yeah, Super Bowl Doomsday trailer. I hope we get a new Mando and Grogu trailer at Super Bowl as well. I would think we will. It's crazy. We're going to be like, we're like 4 months away from that movie. I can't wait to see Star Wars back in theaters, man. I love Mando and Grogu a lot, so I'm going to be really excited to see that. And rumor has it, if rumors are to be believed about some of the plot for Mando and Grogu, it may actually turn out to be a banger if they really do it there, what some of the plot leaks are. We'll see. Flash special editions on Sideshow as well. Wonder where they get these from. Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe they try to order more from Hot Toys directly, or I don't know. I do not know. But yeah, thank you all for being here. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. We'll see you guys next week. Myron says this year's gonna be a great year for movies. It really is, and next year. Can't wait. Ooh, Batman Part 2 next year. Let's go. But yeah, Doomsday. We got Dune. There's a lot of good stuff coming out. Mando and Grogu. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. So Clint says, thank you, sir. Go Pats. Let's go. And Collection says, just happy birthday, Steve. Yeah, I appreciate all the early birthday wishes, everybody. And if you haven't, consider joining the Facebook group. If you have Facebook, consider joining the group. And there's a link to the group chat in there. If you want to come hang out during the week and chat it up in there with me and the other collectors in there, we chat about various things, but that's always a good time. And also you can come participate in the group, show your pickups, post about stuff, comment on stuff. It's a good fun group, and it continues to grow each and every week. So yeah, appreciate everybody who's in there. But if you want to, check out the link in the description below in the stream, and please hit that like button on the way out, guys. Would really appreciate that as well. And hope this helped you get rid of those Sunday scaries. Hope you all enjoyed your stay. Appreciate you all watching. And I will, Brad says, great stream tonight. Happy birthday. Thank you so much. Peace, MB Dyson. Figure room tour. Yeah, collection tour may happen in the future. We'll see. Probably not for a while, but maybe this year. Reminder says, great stream tonight. Steve, thanks for doing this every Sunday. You bet, man. Thanks for being here. All right, guys, have a great night. And weather-wise, stay safe, everybody who's dealing with the weather stuff. Hopefully it all goes okay for you guys, and you're getting through this winter storm okay. And yes. And we will catch you guys later on. Good night, everybody. Collect carefully.